Hello. This video is to give some instruction on how to use an OralB electric toothbrush. If you notice on the office Facebook page, I bought some for my brother and sister for Christmas, and they both asked me for some tips on how to use it. So I'm going to share some of those here if you have that type of toothbrush at home. Now, you're going to notice that there's a lot of information that's necessary to really do a good job. And if you think, oh, I'll just use a regular toothbrush because I don't have to think about it, no, we're going to do another video later about how to brush right with a manual toothbrush. There is a lot of thinking on both that has to happen. Once you've mastered it, you don't have to think a lot about it, but until you do, technique is very helpful. So number one of the reasons why I had got them the OralB was it has an indicator if you're brushing too hard. So this red light will go off if you're brushing too hard, and that's just a real good help. I notice that I get busted with it from time to time, so it teaches me not to brush too hard. It is a circle head to it, which is very similar to what I use in the dental office, so that's why I went with that. One of the hygienists here at the office, Sarah Sherry, is a big fan of the Sonicare, and so she has agreed to make a video about the Sonicare, and so we kind of joke back and forth. It's very similar between the Sonicare and OralB, very much like Apple and Android. Both do a great job. It's just which is a better preference. So for Christmas, they got the OralB. First, before you even start and you put your toothpaste on the brush, before you turn it on, what I do is I spread the toothpaste on the chewing surfaces of my teeth. This is helpful for a couple reasons. Number one, when I turn on the toothbrush, it doesn't spin off and make a mess. Two, it evenly distributes the toothpaste everywhere, so as I'm working, every place has toothpaste. And third, it also cleans the chewing surface of my teeth. So I'm not going to do it with toothpaste here because that's a little messy, but that's the first thing I do. I don't add water to the toothbrush. My saliva is going to make everything wet soon enough. The toothpaste will be the least diluted if you don't add water. So pretending I have toothpaste on here, I would scrub all the chewing surfaces, and now every part of my mouth has got toothpaste ready to go. The first place I'm going to start with is my lower front teeth. Most people build the most harder down here. So when you've got the most toothpaste and you want it to be the most effective, start down here. Now, most people have 6 teeth down on the lower front section, and I'm going to split up my mouth into 3 sections on the bottom and 3 sections on the top. And the reason for that is another great feature with the OralB toothbrush is it has a 30-second timer. It will pulse with the brushing every 30 seconds so you know to move on to the next part. Now, it is also a way to do it is to split the lower portion into 2 pieces and then the upper into 2, which will get you brushing for 2 minutes, which we're very grateful. That's better than most Americans. But to really hit professional level, you want 3 minutes. So my siblings, it's 3 for you. Okay, so gonna start down here in the front. Now I've got 6 teeth, and you don't want to just brush flat because then you're gonna miss because teeth are round. So you want to wrap the tooth around each one. And so when I'm counting in my mouth, I'm counting to 6 on this lower front teeth, and I'm going 1 and then I pick the brush up and I go into the next crevice, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and then I go the same in the back. Let me illustrate that. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and now on the inside, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and now this hasn't stopped. I would still keep going around, and you can go as fast or slow as you want until the indicator pulses that it's time to go to the next section. Now the next section down here I'm going to work on has 4 teeth. So I'm going to be doing the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but I can reach behind my last tooth. So make sure you reach that as well. So let's take a look there. Another thing, for people who have problems with gagging, if you start in the very back and move forward, it's generally easier. The tongue isn't trying to block you from coming back further. It will escort you out of your mouth. So that is a big help for some people if they have trouble with gagging with brushing the inside of the back teeth. But it's really important, so see if that helps you. Couple things. Did you see how I went around the back? But did you see I got busted for brushing too hard? Wonderful. I see that and I stop immediately and it relieves the pressure. So it is a really good help on keeping people from brushing your teeth too hard, and it makes brushing more comfortable and your teeth less sensitive afterwards. So that's a really great tool. Sonicare now has that feature as well on its highest, best model, so you can get it with another brand as well. So it's going to be the same on the bottom over here, so we're not going to do that one. On the top, what I do, again, I start in the back and move forward, but I'm going to brace the toothbrush head with my tongue as I do the wraparound. So let's show you up here. So that is the same on the other side, and the front up here is just like the bottom down there. So do that twice a day for 3 minutes, and it will definitely help you to have really good oral hygiene. So stay tuned. We'll show you how to use the Sonicare and how to use a regular manual toothbrush. Any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below. We'll take a look at that and try and keep up with them. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.